Hey there, my name is Davey B and today I'll show you how to build directional pressure plates. This video is going to be in two parts, one about directional pull switches and the other one about directional toggle switches. This video will be about directional pull switches. They are pressure plates that know which way you're walking, so depending on the direction you're going, they either send a short pulse or do nothing at all. I'm going to show you 5 different designs, starting with the smallest one, this one here. That's all there is to it, but it is not flush with the floor because of the comparator here, and it is not foolproof because this pressure plate turns it on and the other one turns it off, meaning if you stand here and go away it stays turned on, but if you just walk over it, it works just fine. The next design is a bit bigger and more expensive, because you need the powered rails again to break the butt powering, but it's completely hidden under the floor and it's completely foolproof because even if you stand here it just sends a short pulse. If you want to cover a larger area, this design also works with tripwire hooks. The next one is a cheap alternative to the previous one because you don't need the powered rails, and it's not as high but a bit longer, but it works exactly the same. The next design is similar to the second one, but it gives 2 different outputs depending on the direction you're going. Now the last design is a bit big and ugly, but it's quite special because you can put a piston here, which means you can use a slime block launcher, which does not trigger when you're going down. To show you the whole thing in action, here I've got a pretty nice third hut, and if I walk in, I fall down, and if I walk out of here, the slime block launcher doesn't get activated. But if I walk from this direction, I get launched up, and here again, if I walk outside, it does not open. Now let's get to building them. For the first design, what you'll need is 2 droppers, a redstone comparator, 2 pressure plates, 2 building blocks, a redstone output, and a random junk item. You put your building block here, put the droppers facing each other, put a building block behind the second dropper, and the redstone comparator facing out of the sky. Then you put your redstone output behind the comparator and put the junk item inside, and put 1 pressure plate on the building block and the other one on the first dropper. And then if you walk over it, it works. What you'll need for the second design is a dropper, a hopper, 2 pressure plates, a redstone comparator, 2 powered rails, 3 building blocks, a redstone output, and some junk item. You put 2 building blocks here with 2 pressure plates on top, then go down 1 block and put the dropper facing in the middle and the hopper going into the dropper. Now remove those 2 blocks, put the powered rails on top, the junk item inside, and put a building block here and the redstone comparator going out of the hopper. Now put your redstone output behind the comparator and it should work. What you'll need for the third design is a dropper, a hopper, 2 pressure plates, 1 redstone comparator, 1 redstone repeater, 2 redstone dust, your redstone output, 6 building blocks, and a random junk item. So you'll put 2 building blocks here with the pressure plates on top. Then go down 2 blocks, remove this one and build an L shape. Put 1 redstone dust here, 1 here, the repeater here on 2 ticks, the redstone comparator here with the output on the back, and the dropper facing towards us with the hopper going into the dropper. Now put the junk item inside, and it works. What you'll need for the piston compatible design is a dropper, a hopper, 2 redstone repeaters, a redstone comparator, a redstone torch, 5 redstone dust, a sticky piston, 11 building blocks, 2 pressure plates, and a random junk item. So you put 2 building blocks here with the pressure plates on top, and the beginning is very similar to the design before. So you go down a block as well and build an L shape. But you have to put another block here with redstone dust on top and a redstone torch here. Now put a repeater here, another redstone dust here, and the comparator goes here with a building block in front of it. Now put the dropper facing us with the hopper going into the dropper and put the junk item inside. Now put another 3 building blocks here and redstone dust here, and a repeater on 3 ticks here. And this one has to be on 2 ticks as well. Now put a sticky piston facing up, and if we walk in the other direction, if it were a slime block, it would fire us up in the air. And for the direction indicator, what you'll need to build is 2 droppers, 2 hoppers, 2 pressure plates, 2 redstone comparators, 2 powered rails, 4 building blocks, 2 redstone outputs, and 2 junk items. So again, you put your building blocks here with the pressure plates on top. Go down 1 block and make the droppers face each the same direction with the hoppers going into the droppers, and put 1 junk item inside them each. Now you'll put a redstone comparator going out of 1 hopper and a redstone comparator going out of the other hopper. Now put your redstone devices at the end of these 2 comparators, remove those 2 blocks and put the powered rails on top. And now if you walk in this direction, this redstone lamp turns on. If you walk in the other direction, this redstone lamp turns on. Just as an extra, if you use tripwire hooks, the second design can be used as a slime block launcher as well, as you can see. So that's it for me for today. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!